guys, it's Gamer here, and if 2024 is anything like 2023, then I cannot wait for this year, as I have a whole long list of items and goals that I want to achieve in 2024. So let's just jump into it. One of the goals, if you guys know already, is that I'm going for a full Super Nintendo set, a full Nintendo GameCube set, and even a full Japanese Nintendo 64 set to complete my worldwide Nintendo 64 collection. So, last year, we ended with 500 Super Nintendo games, and that is a big achievement. I am so ecstatic because I can't wait to see what this year brings. Going to different video game conventions, traveling to different areas, and seeing what deals I can find on these items. And it seems like some of these have went down in price from that insanely large boom of everything going up. So I just can't wait to see what this year brings. So that is going to be my number one goal, is I would like to go through those different sets and just try and focus in on certain things that I want to, add into the collection and just really keep me on track with that. Now up next, a lot of people always ask, so this is going to be my number 2. People always ask me, do you even play your games? So, one of my goals, I would like to play more games, try and focus in on spending more time actually enjoying a lot of these games, going through my backlog, and maybe trying to give some of the games a little bit more of a playthrough than just kind of testing the game and seeing my initial thoughts. So I will be doing more live streaming on this channel, so make sure you guys stay tuned because I can't wait to jump into that and get some more games. I know I did it at the end of the year, but I just can't wait to just see what games there are and see if there's any that I have been missing out on in my insanely large backlog of games. So number 2 would have to be playing more of the games. So if you guys are enjoying this content and you want to see what 2024 brings, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so that you don't miss out on any updates or any new videos. Now, number 3, I really want to stay focused. So, I have another series on my channel where it's Gamer Travels the World. So last year, we went to 9 different states, so many different video game conventions, just traveling around and finding those insanely crazy, store displays, cabinets, cardboard standees, even different lights and signs. Definitely had a blast doing that and seeing which state kind of had the better items, the better deals, different crazy deals at video game conventions. So this year, I really want to stay on top of that and try and find some different areas, find some different items like that, something that has some sort of story or some meaning to me behind it. So those are some of the items that I really want to focus on in my game collection. Instead of just all that filler stuff, I would love to find some crazy rare pieces, and I can't wait to see what's waiting out there for me. And then this will lead right into number 4, but I'm going to group all of these together. Now, it's no secret that I have a lot of store displays, kiosks, cabinets, and the list goes on. But we got to keep up with that. We have to find more of those items, and we have to do so by finding the deals. I don't want to pay top retail value for these video game kiosks, especially when I've driven past dumpsters and found them sitting there, for free, or just finding other connections out there and getting crazy deals on cabinets because people are moving and they don't have the space and they want these items to go into someone's collection. Those are the deals that I'm hoping to find out there. I'm hoping I can continue getting lucky, find some standees, kiosks, neon signs, just any type of display, whether it even be a poster. I love those promotional items. I love those display items that were never for sale. Those items that are just getting thrown out and dwindling in today's time. I'd love to rescue some displays and cabinets and get them on display in my collection. So that would have to be my number 4, is hopefully I can hit some of those different little categories and find displays, kiosks, standees, neon signs, lights, and the list goes on. Now this is one, so for number 5, This one was one that I struggled with last year. I really wanted to find more video game apparel, and in particular, I wanted those video game jackets. But I only found a vest that was kind of like a jacket material. Didn't really find a full-on jacket, but I did find some really cool employee promo polos and different t-shirts and things like that. So I really just want to find some sort of video game jacket and add it into my jacket collection. Now, of course, I love all of those different t-shirts, those vintage ones that everyone's out there collecting, but the prices are definitely going up in price because people are knowing about these items. They know what they're worth. They aren't just getting donated. They're not just getting thrown out. So I'm hoping I could find some pretty cool deals, get some cool Nintendo jackets, maybe some Sega ones, add them into my neat little collection, and I can't wait to see what this year is going to bring. Now, this is one that a lot of people don't really like to count, but I just like to make sure that I'm staying on track with things, and this is going to be a numbers game. So number 6, I would love to kind of set a little bit of a goal for me on YouTube, different social media platforms. I would love to continue to grow, and last year was such an amazing year. I had so much, 3 or 4 times the growth than what I had in several years of having my channel. So I went from 6,000 or 7,000 to 14,000, and I'd love to maybe hit an end at the year at at least 20,000 subscribers. I know it seems like a lot, and I know that numbers aren't everything, but it's really neat to just kind of follow the progression and see the different growth on the channel with views and the amount of videos and things like that. And then of course just continue posting, on different platforms as well. So Facebook this year, I've already gotten a few videos that have 500,000 views on them. So it's just really cool to kind of see the different videos that hit like that and just keep track of some of that stuff. Even though it's not everything, it's just really cool to see growth and to just have some sort of goal to shoot for. Now, this is one that I have been wanting to do for quite some time. So for number 7, I am trying to not just only have retro gaming on the channel, but I'm really trying to get into some of those more modern games. There's so many different options out there, and there's something for everyone. If you love those retro inspired games, they make them on new consoles. They have so many neat physical media collector's editions in a time where things are going digital, where things are just not out there in physical media form, and they're doing away with that. So I think this year will be a great year to go ahead and support those companies that are making the physical media, those cool collector's editions, those limited edition games, and just adding them into the collection and really spending time playing through some of the more modern consoles and see everything that there is. There's so many different fun games, whether it's first party, whether it's the indie games, and whether it's something that we never thought was going to be remade. I just can't wait to dive into that, and I don't want to only just, focus on the retro gaming, even though that's what really inspires me, and that's what kind of shaped me over time. But there's just so many fun games out there that I don't want to limit it. So if there's any particular systems or games that you guys want to see a little bit more on, let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to explore those options. Then on to number 8. So people always ask, how do you have any more room left? Well, that is something that I want to focus on this year. So stay tuned, because the game room tour is going to look different than you've ever seen. I have taken over more rooms in the house. So not only did I take over majority of the laundry room, I transformed an entire another room. I went through closets, I pulled things out, I put things up on walls. I have displayed so much stuff, and I can't wait to just keep transforming the gaming areas, the different rooms, the different areas. And at some point I'll take over the garage, but I'm still finding spots here in this awesome game room, and I can't wait to share the progress with you guys. So that is something that I really want to focus on, is just make things and maximize the amount of space that I could potentially have for these gaming items. Get things up on display. Don't have things tucked away anymore. I want everything to be out and about so that people can see it when they come over. People can enjoy this stuff, and I really can't wait to share my 2024 game room tour with you guys just have quite a few more items that I have to find room for, but we are booking it with that, and I just can't wait to see, how everything turns out. So number 8 would have to be just keep transforming the different areas and keep growing the game room. And then on to number 9. So this is something that I always like tying in with video games. There's so many different toy lines out there, vintage, some of the newer ones, and I love collecting for that. So I want to continue collecting certain toy lines like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, even like Batman, Power Rangers, Nickelodeon. I even grew like small soldiers last year. I really went like crazy on that, and I even picked up something this year for that room. So that is something that I definitely want to continue as well. I love the vintage toys. I love that whole nostalgia, those retro vibes, and just bringing back those childhood memories, at least for me, and probably everyone else who enjoys watching these videos. But number 9, I would have to say continue growing the toy collection, find some really cool, maybe even newer toy lines, or just items that I have not seen in so many years that bring back that joy and that passion. So that is something that I also want to focus on. And then on to number 10. Definitely saving this one. This is the best for last. The community is everything. I've met so many amazing people along the way doing this, and I just love catching up with some of my friends at video game conventions, just throughout the day, chatting, showing different things in the game room that I'm working on, and just watching everyone's videos. I definitely want to continue with this whole positive nature moving forward in this gaming community. There can be so much stress and so much when it comes to, prices of games and just like lack of certain things out there. So I just love having everyone come together, and I can't wait to see what 2024 brings with it. And I can't wait to catch up with some of my friends that maybe I don't get to talk to every single day, but I definitely enjoy my time with them, and I love meeting more and more people. So I just can't wait to see what 2024 brings, and I'm so excited because these 10 goals that I have, I just can't wait to end out the year, and I can't wait to like recap everything and see how much I find and like all of these new different things. So let me know out of these top 10 goals, which ones you are looking forward to seeing, and is there anything crazy that I found last year that you absolutely cannot stop thinking about? I just want to know in the comments below, what are some things that I should really strive for in 2024? So of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out all of my other videos and stay tuned for more.